I love that God speaks to me. But sometimes, and how many of y'all will agree with me, don't you just wish that God could just put a note on the nightstand? Like, look, this is what I need you to do. Or if you praying to him about something, he just be like, look, this is what I need you to do. Instead of it kind of being like a puzzle that you have to put together for you to get the bigger picture, and you're like, okay, I see you, Lord. So now that I'm finished with that little rant, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened this morning. I have my moments where I'm just like, Lord, I'm tired of guessing. I want to know without a doubt when it comes to things. I don't want to go through any more situations that I don't have to. This is part of the reason why I'm constantly, yes, I do want to be financially free, and I want to have my own business, and, want to get married one day. But more so than that, I ask the Lord for the knowledge, the understanding, wisdom, and discernment. Man, you have all those things, it'll make your life a whole lot better. You won't be having to recover from things that you've gone through because you'll have discernment like, nope, that ain't the way to go. Nope, that ain't the person I'm supposed to be talking to. You'll have that wisdom where it's like, you'll think about it before you do it. Does this make sense? Is this the way I'm supposed to be going? So it will save you a lot. Anyway, I didn't even realize it until after the fact of me praying what I prayed this morning. That what I prayed this morning was from a sermon that I had watched yesterday. And so this morning, I'm telling the Lord, like, you know what? I'm just tired of guessing. I want to know without a doubt what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. No more, I don't know, I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. No more of that. I want to know without a doubt. And so, here goes the Lord. I'm sitting down after I wipe my face. I have my devotional open. Now, I don't know why I turned my head, but I turned my head for a reason. And the pages moved on their own. And I'm like, okay. So I chalked it up like, you know what? It is a little drafty up in this house. It's a little cold because, I have on my hoodie. Well, it's not my hoodie. It's my daughter's hoodie. But I flipped the pages back. As I'm sitting there, the pages flip back again to that same page. So, okay, now I'm like, okay. Now I'm like, okay, Lord, I see what it is. You trying to talk to me. Okay. All right. When stuff like that happens, I get excited because it's like, okay, you really about to speak to me about some things. So, I'm reading the devotional, but nothing sticks out to me until I get to the end. At the end of the devotional, there's some Bible scriptures. And all of a sudden, Holy Spirit's like, yeah, them Bible scriptures. Now, the Bible scriptures, I know I might sound like I'm all over the place, but I'm trying to get it all in here so y'all can understand exactly what it is I'm trying to say. The reason why these Bible scriptures stick out is because a couple days before that, I have this 5-minute Bible study journal. And the page that I opened up to was the exact same Bible scriptures that was at the devotional on the page that the Lord turned it back to. So, okay, so now I'm really getting excited because I'm like, okay. Yes, I was supposed to do that Bible study that I kept putting off. So, let me give y'all a nugget. Stop putting off things that the Lord didn't put on you to do. Do it right then and there. Obedience is very important. You really want to hear from the Lord, and you really don't want to have to worry about guessing and wondering if you're right or not. Obedience. So, I forgot that earlier. So, obedience, getting the knowledge, understanding the knowledge, applying the knowledge through wisdom, having that discernment. Man, I'd rather have all of those things than all the material things, because if I have all of those things, eventually the material things will come if I put all of those into play. So anyway, I go back to those scriptures, which is in Proverbs. And if anybody knows about Proverbs, that is the book of wisdom. Okay, we're getting closer now. The Bible study that I was going after was called Build the House. So I'm reading it. And then it finally made sense to me. You know how we was taught knowledge is power? Knowledge is only power when you apply it. And the only way that you could apply knowledge is for you to understand the knowledge. Once you can understand the knowledge, that's where the wisdom comes in at. So, you need to learn it to then be able to apply it, to then be able to teach it. So if I don't want to guess anymore, then it's time for me to really understand the word. Not just read it, but study it. Break the words down. Sit with the Lord to understand, what does this mean? Why do you think we have phones, and why do you think we have Google? It's time to use it. Those really do come in handy. When I say that the Lord really will speak to you, but you have to be open and receptive to what it is that He's speaking to you. You can't be closed-minded. You have to be, part of seeking Him is paying attention, having your eyes open at all times. Because you never know how He's going to talk to you. He could talk to you through a stop sign. He could talk to you through some grass. He could talk to you through the pavement. God is in everything because He created everything. So you have to be open and receptive to how it is that He's speaking to you. Yes, the Lord does speak. The Lord, some people actually do hear the Lord's voice, and I pray to get there. But in the meantime, there's so many different ways He will speak to you. You just have to be aware. You have to be paying attention. You have to be aware. So, just wanted to share that little tidbit with y'all. Like, I was so glad that I was able to get what it was He was trying to speak to me. But again, I was like, Lord, you couldn't have just wrote it down. But you know what? I like how He speaks to me, because the more I understand it, then the more I can discern when it is Him.